BC's Premier David Eby, a New Democrat, has brought a message about crime to Ottawa.
For many British Columbians, front of mind is the issue of repeat offending and violent stranger attacks.
BC has seen a wave of random attacks, with a lot of the crime down to a small number of people in frequent contact with police. Ontario has also seen a wave of attacks on law enforcement, including the killing of Constable Greg Piershala, allegedly by a violent criminal out on bail.
Questions and comments?
The bail system is broken in this country, Mr. Speaker. And it's not just Conservatives saying this.
Both the BC NDP and the federal Conservatives are pointing to an increase in violent crime under the Trudeau government after 2 decades of declines. And they're linking it partly to changes made by the Liberal government in 2019. Changes that reduced enforcement around failures to appear in court or to comply with conditions of release and required judges to consider whether an accused is Indigenous, homeless, or addicted before denying them bail.
They've taken no responsibility. They've made no commitments to Canadians that they're taking it seriously, that they'll do anything about it. They've brought forward no new ideas of how to address the need for immediate bail reform in this country.
I'm disappointed that the official opposition is using tragedies to try to score political points.
Justice Minister David Lametti said today he's open to what he called good faith suggestions on fixing the system.
At the same time, we must ensure that any measures taken will not exacerbate the overrepresentation of Indigenous peoples, Black and racialized Canadians in our jails. We must not further marginalize vulnerable people.
Now Lametti says he's willing to meet with his provincial and territorial counterparts from around the country to hear what they're proposing. Evan Dyer, CBC News, Ottawa.